good. I'm so happy. Economic wise, psychological wise, I feel good. So my first week when I came to Prime, the other video I did about my 1 week experience I was telling you about my orientation experience and how everything went. Everything was good. Everything went great. My orientation was great. I really enjoyed my time at Pitstone. Unfortunately, I did not get my truck at Pitstone. They had to take me to Springfield to go and look for my truck. They assigned me to a fleet manager. His name was, I'll say was because he is not my fleet manager anymore. His name is JP Young. Very nice guy. I don't know why we lost him in my fleet. I had just started to blend with him and to have the chemistry of a fleet manager driver relationship, and I had tried to understand how he works, and he tried to understand how I work, and voila, he's gone. I received a call from him. He told me he's moving from lease fleet to company fleet. Apparently, he told me he was not making enough money as a lease fleet manager, so he decided to go to driver lease. I don't know the nitty-gritties of fleet managers. I don't know how much they make, as a lease, and how much they make versus the company lease, company fleet. So I don't know what happened. I think he told me he wasn't making good money there, so he decided to do the company fleet, and I told him okay, and they gave me another one. His name is Barry. I've been with him for the last 2 weeks. He's pretty a good guy. I'm still trying to get to understand him. He's a little bit strict when you're talking to him over the phone, though that doesn't bother me, because at the end of the day, he should not be nice to me. All I need from a fleet manager is cooperation. He understands what I want, understands how I want to run, and I know my responsibilities. How I'm supposed to run. Keep time. That's the relationship I want. So whether he's speaking nice, he's soft speaking, or he's speaking harshly, or you might feel like he's so I don't care about that. But anyway, that guy, when he talks to you on the phone, he's serious. I was given a 4-on-1 by another fleet manager who is my friend, but she's on training, so she had given me some 4-on-1, and she told me, he has the smallest fleet at Prime, and he has the smallest fleet intentionally because he's so strict on quality than quantity. So that made me feel good, because I would want somebody who is minding so much about the quality than the quantity. We don't have to be so a lot in one fleet, and we're not delivering. So, but anyway, I left Pitstone, and my first fleet manager, JP, he hooked me up with a very nice gig. So he told me, hey, listen buddy, I need you to go to Florida, recover a truck, go to Lake City, Florida. There's a truck that has been abandoned there. Get that truck, take it to Springfield, and go see if you can get a truck at Springfield. Who am I to say no? I had a rental car, So we switched from my name to company's name, and I drove because all my stuff were in my rental car. Technically, I live in my truck when I'm over the road, and I stay out for too long. So I need a lot of, everything that is important for me over the road was in that car. So I had to drive all the way to Lake City. Yeah, there was a Freightliner that was left there. I went, I picked it up, I took it to Springfield, and I was so shocked when I got to Springfield. First of all, I was lost. This place is humongous. When I tell you it's humongous, it's like a complex, a university complex, campus complex. It's so big, humongous, with so many buildings. Man, that thing is so huge. So apparently the GPS that I was using took me to the wrong gate, and there was no way you'd make a U-turn. So there was a number to call there, and I saw when I was going through that street, I saw some signs: no U-turn, no U-turn, no U-turn, no U-turn. And I was like, okay, who is crazy to make a U-turn here? But little did I know, I was lost. I was going to the wrong gate. So there was a number to call there, and they came and opened the gate. But I was supposed to make a U-turn now. I enter the lot, make a U-turn, go back to the street, because for you to get in a prime premise, you have to go through inspection. So they had me directed to the main gate so that I can go enter, through the inspection lane. Okay, I went through the inspection. Apparently that trailer needed shop services, so they told me to drop it. I told them, guess what, it's not mine. Even this truck is not mine. So I dropped it there. I needed the tractor. I needed the tractor because you remember I told you guys all my stuff were in my rental car. So now they are in this truck, and I found this truck had a mattress, so I did not needed to go to a hotel. And then I did not want to remove all my stuff from the truck, put them, I don't know how I would carry them to the hotel until I get my truck. So I told JP, listen buddy, I will stay with this truck until I get my truck. If you have a problem with it, let me know as soon as possible, because I'm not about to let this tractor go until I get my truck. But anyway, I got there on a Friday. So I left Pittston on... When did I leave Pittston? I left Pittston on Tuesday morning. Drove to Lake City, and on Friday morning I was in Springfield. So I got to Springfield. Before I went to Springfield, I think on Thursday daytime, I was looking at the inventory, because they have an inventory. They give you an inventory, you see what is on the lot, so you choose whatever you want. So I saw this one white Kenworth that was there. It was the only Kenworth. The rest were Peterbilts and Freightliners and some internationals. I will never take an international truck, even if it was to be given for free. Okay? So I called JP. I asked him, hey buddy, do you think they can keep that Kenworth for me? And he said, no, I don't think they can do that. All you need to get there, go to the office, leasing office, and ask them if it's still available. If it's still available, then they can let you go and see it. I went saying a prayer. I've never prayed so much like how I was praying going to Springfield, because I know how much I needed a Kenworth, because I knew race. So I knew what I was going for. So good news, I got there. I went to the leasing office. They said, okay, the truck is here. Nobody is attached to it. Go look it. If you like it, let us know. Went there, start up this truck, this baby. I started it up. It was running good. Only it needed all the tires. They were worn out. They needed to be changed. So I did my lease inspection, because you have to inspect every single detail of this truck. Every single detail. They have all the parts there at the inspection list. So you have to tick if everything is good, it is the standard you want it. It can go through DOT inspection. Everything, including this, like this handle. All right, everything. So, and I took it over the road, and this baby was running good. The engine was running good. I opened the hood, everything is good. The cables were good. Everything was okay. The mileage, it had 206, right? 200,000 and some change. Man, I said, this is what I want. So went to the shop, booked an appointment. I told them they need to change, because they have to change everything that you see, or they have to fix everything that you see before you sign the contract. Because if you sign the contract now, everything you see, it's on you. But anyway, they will give you like 30 days window, in case you are on the road and you see something wrong you had not seen or heard. You can always bring it back. You have 30 days to bring it back and to fix. Like I noticed, within my first 30 days, that my refrigerator socket needed to be changed. So I had to bring it back. All right, but this truck doesn't come with because it's a lease truck. There's some things it does not come with. It does not come with a fridge. You have to buy for yourself. It does not come with a microwave, a TV, a CB radio, those kind of things. You have to bring in, for yourself. But anyway, I was all set with those kind of things. I knew I needed them, because I had somebody who was telling me what I expect to find in that truck. So I signed my contract. Hooray! I signed my contract on Saturday morning. Remember, I got here on Friday morning. So the whole of Friday and the whole of some parts of Saturday morning was in and out of different shop bays, to make sure I have everything. And I wanted to sign the contract before they leave office on Saturday, so that I can probably get a load on over the weekend. And they ended up giving me a load, small load. My first load was a terminal transfer to St. Joseph, Missouri, which was like 200 miles, and the load was the load was paying, I think, $600. And I said, $600 for 200 miles. That's over $3 an hour a mile. Why not? So I ran it, and up to now I have not received my paycheck. So my orientation money, and remember, the first week of orientation went like that because on Thursday it was July 4th. So July 4th was a holiday. So our orientation started on Monday, July 1st. July 3rd, we were done with orientation. We were hired. But July 4th was a holiday. So people were to come back on July 5th. The leasing guy, I can't remember his name. That guy is very arrogant, by the way. I hope he watches this video. The leasing guy in Pittston is very arrogant. I don't like him anyway. He ended up giving me an international truck. And I had told him all I needed was, I told him, I need a truck that is almost ending lease, but not an international or a Freightliner. So I needed a Peterbilt or a Volvo, because I knew they might not have Kenworth, unless I'm very lucky, which I am. I am very lucky. I got a Kenworth. So anyway, about that. So because he was not in on Friday 5th, somebody in Springfield gave me a truck to go check at the lot. They did not even send me the details of the truck. They just gave me a truck number. So I went to the shop and I told them, hey, I want to go see this truck I've been assigned to. Oh, they said it's at the back. Just go at the back. There's some trucks you'll see there. That truck number is right there. And I saw the number from far. It was an international. I didn't even get close. It was a green international. Made a U-turn to the shop. Told them, no, I'm not taking an international. I told him I'm not taking it. So I had to talk to that lady in Springfield via email. And I told her, I don't want an international. Please get me a Peterbilt or a Volvo. But she told me there is no Peterbilts around available, but there is a Freightliner. And I was feeling so desperate because time is running out. We are already on Saturday. We're already on Saturday. I don't have a truck. I've been here since Monday and I'm feeling desperate. And I know the leasing office works up to 1 p.m. So they sent me a truck number, another truck number, which was a Freightliner. It was a 2023 Freightliner, also green in color. I went, I saw it. I said, okay, maybe I should take this truck, run it for the rest of the months of this year, make some 14,000 I put down for my new truck in January. So that was my plan. Because when I came here, I said, let me just take this Freightliner. At the end of the day, I've driven a Freightliner. They're not very bad trucks. Let me just go with it. Alright. So I started to do my leasing inspection. I did it like the whole of Sunday. Monday morning, something came to my thoughts on that morning, and they told me something. A thought just came and told me, talk to JP, tell him you're not getting a truck here, and tell him to take you to Springfield. And then I was also being advised by one of my friends, the one who brought me to the company. So when JP was in the office on Monday morning at 8, I told him. That's when he sent me to Lake City. But anyway, this is Saturday. I'm signing this contract on Saturday. It's my second week at Prime. I still don't have a truck, but at least have this truck. I'm about to sign contract. I love this truck. I love it from the bottom of my heart. I love this truck. I want this truck. This is the truck I want. And then I signed it. Everything was okay. Everything was approved. Everything was checked in the truck. I was ready to go. They gave me a load. So that load was to be picked on Sunday and delivered on Monday morning. Monday morning, I delivered that load, made $600. They dropped me a very nice load, which was 4,900, which had 3 stops. But total mileage was like 600 miles. A very nice load. And I said, okay, this is a very nice load. I love it. I want to do it. I've never seen such big money for one load. Let me do it. So that pre-plan came on Monday morning when I was just about to drop my other load. eventually it was just the next building, the next business. So, but I had to go drive like 10 miles for my trailer washout because I was hauling some chicken. I don't know how long it was at the terminal, but I don't care. But then I had to wash the trailer. It had a lot of blood. And then I come to this truck. I've never seen such a big... That was my first reefer load. I was pulling dry van at Juice Express. So all I was seeing was like dust, pellets, rip-offs, some paper, cartons, those kind of things. I've never seen blood. But this was chicken blood everywhere. But anyway, I said, okay, this is the new deal, the new business. This is how it is. Okay. End of the day, I'm a meat eater, I'm a carnivore. So went to the next building after washout, and these people, they told me it was a drop and hook. So I was sure it's in and out, in and out. So I got in and I got out, but bobtailing, because they told me, drop the trailer, your load is not ready, we're gonna call you. It was around 11 in the morning. To cut the long story short, they called me after 34 hours. Yes, 34 hours. That's when I had to wait for this load. My second load at Prime took me 34 hours waiting. 34 hours. Man, I was so mad. But something kept telling me this was a good load. This was a good load. But little did I know, good things takes time. Good things takes time. It took me 34 hours waiting for that load, my friends. And they ended up doing a shoddy job. They ended up doing a shoddy job because they wrapped those loads with only one paper, vinyl paper. So my first stop was okay, my second stop was not okay. When these guys removed their product, the other product that was at the middle, it collapsed. It collapsed, and everything was on the floor. Big trouble. And then they had changed my 90. Okay, so my last stop became my third stop because of the way I stayed at 34 hours there. Some customers, they changed the appointment because of the way they operate, and my last stop became my third stop, and my third stop was my last. And this product that is on the floor is supposed to be the last people. So technically I was to go there, they remove this product to reach their product, and then they return this product, but it's on the floor. So I told my fleet manager, what do we do? So big trouble. He said, okay, so what you do, I took pictures, I sent to them. Claims office, they were trying to put it on me, and I told them, first of all, this load did not fall backwards because they were trying to say I did not put load straps. It fell like parallel on this side, and it's because it was not wrapped good. And I showed them, and they said okay. They talked with that stop the customer I was going to deliver for, and apparently or unfortunately they had lumber people. So those lumber people, they had to redo that load, remove their stuff, and take this back. It was nicely packed. I took it to the last stop. I couldn't wait to drop that load. I felt like this load has a lot of